Today I'm in the Catskills on a day hike, and I am hiking Blackhead and Black Dome Mountain. Blackhead and Black Dome are both a couple of the taller mountains in the Catskills. Both of them are right around 4,000 feet in overall elevation. I believe that puts them right around in the top 5 for tallest peaks in the Catskills. Currently it's about 40 degrees, maybe like mid 40s, and as you can probably maybe see, it is raining. And we've got plenty of snow cover on the ground. That's definitely starting to melt with these warm temperatures. It's going to get into the 50s today. So we'll see how the conditions change as I continue up. I am headed to Black Dome Mountain first, and then I'll go to Blackhead. So looks like I'm headed in this direction. Currently I am sweating out my rain jacket because it's so warm, but I'm also getting rained on, so I'm trying to keep the rain jacket on, but I think I'm going to take it off because I'm soaked with sweat anyways, and take a layer off. It is just really warm today, which is part of the reason I went hiking, but I knew it would make conditions interesting. Because it's so warm, the snow is just melting and all waterlogged, and it's pretty slick. But I have brought my micro spikes, and I do have my snowshoes as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to need them, but I brought them just in case, since we are going up to 4,000 feet in elevation. I think the hike is like 6 or 8 miles total, and my plan today is just to take those miles in pretty quick and see how quickly I can do this hike. Just kind of like a training hike, just getting ready for spring and getting ready for some backpacking trips. I've had a pretty uneventful winter as far as hiking goes. So yeah, just getting back out and doing some hiking. And I have not hiked Blackhead or Black Dome before, so this will be a first. And the rain is picking up again, so I took this layer off. Maybe I'll put the rain jacket back on and hike a little further and see what happens. At least I got one layer off. Just climbing up to Black Dome. It's still raining. But I think I've got half a mile or so. I'm looking for, there's a trail intersection up here where you either go to the right to Black Dome or to the left to Blackhead. So I will turn right, go up to Black Dome, and then I'll hike back down through the same intersection and go to Blackhead. The trail starts off pretty mellow at the bottom by the trailhead, but quickly picks up quite a bit, and it's been just kind of a steady incline all the way to the top. I was worried with the rainstorms coming that there wouldn't be any views at the top of either of the peaks, but I can see quite a distance even through the trees, so I think there's still a chance I might get some views at the top, depending on if this storm continues to roll in or if it passes over. I have arrived at the intersection, and it looks like it's about 0.6 to Black Dome and 0.6 in the opposite direction to Blackhead. So I'm gonna head to Black Dome first and hike up this way, and then we'll come back, pass through this same point, and then up to Blackhead. And you can see here I started at the big hollow road trailhead, so that was about 1.7 miles I've hiked so far, which wasn't too bad at all. About an hour of hiking. We are getting up there now. This is my favorite kind of hiking, where it's just kind of a lot of scrambling and climbing on the rocks. It makes it really interesting. And it just forces you to really focus and kind of be in the moment and not let your mind wander. Whereas normally when you're hiking through the woods, you're just kind of, your mind's wandering around thinking about a variety of things. So check out this view. The views are really amazing up here. Try to get myself down carefully. Really awesome. So I just reached the summit of Black Dome. There's not actually any views or anything at the summit. You just kind of cross over the highest point, and you can continue along the trail and go to another peak called Thomas Cole. However, I am not going to go there today. I have turned around and I am headed back down, like I said earlier, back to that trail intersection, and then I'm headed up to Blackhead, which is comparable in elevation. I think it's just a little bit shorter. The weather is awesome today, although it's really windy, but it's actually helping cool me down because I was running really warm on the way up. The snow is definitely tricky to hike on because it's melting so quickly. It's really slick. So I've got my micro spikes on and it feels like you've got a good grip, but when you put weight on it, all that snow just slips right out from under your foot. I actually prefer just the nice frozen solid ice that I can just put the spikes into and it holds firm, opposed to this slush. But I'm not post holing. The snow's not really deep, so I haven't had to use the snowshoes, so I guess that is a plus. That gets tiring. And it looks like the rain is coming back, starting to pick up again. It's kind of just been on and off all morning. Really not too bad though, not enough to soak you through yet. Probably just jinxed myself there. It's windy. So that is Black Dome, where I just came from, and I just hiked down and then kind of up to where I am now, heading up Blackhead. That is Hunter Mountain Ski Resort. You can see there in the distance, or you can see part of it at least. some views up here. I am at the summit of Blackhead, and I just about to kind of head down back towards the trailhead, which I think is like 2.5 miles from here, or something like that. But I'm just realizing I think I actually have been here before. When I did the escarpment trail, I made a video of it, and yeah, so I think I passed over this because I'm on the escarpment trail right now. I lose track of what I have and haven't hiked. But I am gonna grab something to eat. I also have, which I don't normally bring, my thermos that's got coffee in it. I don't know why I don't do this ever on day hikes, but I should start doing it more. Pretty steep and slippery here. I've reached the last trail intersection here, so I've got 1.5 miles back to Big Hollow. I'm just going to switch off. I was on the escarpment, which is a blue trail or blue blaze trail, and now I'm on to a yellow blaze trail. I think it's called Batavia Kill. 1.5 miles left. It's a little after 11 o'clock, so I should be back at the trailhead around noon. I am just about nearing the end of this hike. Just a quick Sunday morning day hike. But that was good. I had not been to Black Dome, and there were some really nice views up near the summit there. And then it turns out I had been to Blackhead, but it was good to revisit it. And I approached it from a different way, so it was like doing a totally new hike. The trail is just like a stream at this point, basically. It's got to be in the mid-50s at this point. Like I said, I wasn't able to get out much this winter, but I've got a variety of things planned for this spring and summer, including a canoe trip in the Adirondacks, hopefully next month, and a bike packing trip and some backpacking as well. So doing kind of a variety of things this year, and looking forward to it. But today was a good training hike and just a good opportunity to get out and do some hiking. As always, I appreciate all of you watching, and I will see you in the next video.